everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another speed build. Oh, and did I mention welcome back to another installment of the Squish. I am back with a tiny home today, and not just any tiny home. This is a micro home, meaning it is under 32 tiles in size. And we're building something just inspired by the season of winter, as it's pretty much here in the northern hemisphere. At least in my area, it's fairly cold. It's like the holiday season, so I wanted to build something in the winter. And I actually built this over on stream. I stream a few days a week over on twitch.tv/Gryphi. And I was talking about wanting to do a winter build and not really sure which area I wanted to build it in. And somebody in chat suggested the island in Windenburg. And I love building here, but I've never built here in the winter. And it's so pretty. It's absolutely stunning here. And it allowed me to play around with some plants that I've never actually even seen in the winter. So this one was a lot of fun. I like how it came out. It's really, really small. So if you're not into micro homes, this one's probably not for you. But I adore how this came out, and I hope you will enjoy it as well. If you do and you'd like to download it, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery as usual under my origin ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You could also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and that information is in the description down below as well. So right now I am working on landscaping and getting some fencing around this lot. This is all from Debug. Got some like dead grass around, and I'm just trying to mimic the plants that I'm seeing in the environment around here. I also used these base game Debug stepping stones because you can actually still see them through the snow, and I think they look really nice like that. So I wanted to have just a little bit of a path up to the front of the house where the front door is. I'm also going to have some of these a little bit later on coming off of the side of the house, kind of leading down to the water, which I thought was a nice addition, and I'm going to be changing the front door as well. But right now I'm trying to figure out what color I want this to be. As you can see, I went through some really bright colors, but I ended up with something that I think worked out so nicely in the end. It's like really neutral, soft colors. I believe we end up with like a beige and a dark gray, and I really liked how it came out. So we should be getting to that here shortly, but I also grabbed this table to put outside from Snowy Escape with those beautiful little blankets on it, on the little throw blankets on the seats. I just thought it was a gorgeous piece. Honestly, a lot of the stuff from Snowy Escape is so nice, but this is that wallpaper I was talking about. So we have like this deep charcoaly gray as well as that light beige over on the other side. The beige wallpaper is from Journey to Batu, but this blackish grayish one, I believe, is from the fitness stuff pack. I might be wrong on that, don't quote me, but yeah, just getting a little seat by the door. I also loved how this ivy from Cottage Living actually like changes color for the season, so it's not bright green, which didn't really make sense for this time of year. And adding some planters and stuff, which I know you probably wouldn't use this time of year when it's all snowy, but I wanted to have some stuff that made this lot look like it was usable and functional and, you know, used all year round, even though I was planning to work on this and decorate it for the winter season. So we're going to be hopping inside here shortly. I just kept trying to add some more trees and stuff and make this look as realistic and like it fits in this area as possible. And I just really like landscaping, so I spent too much time out here, but we should be heading inside here shortly. And I'm going to be like blocking off the back of the build to be a 3x1 bathroom. At first I put a giant window there and I was like, no, that's a bad idea. That's a good spot for a bathroom. So made that change really quickly here, and then we'll be getting a door, and the kitchen is going to be right when you walk in, and it's a very small space. Obviously, with how much space we have, this ends up being more of a like studio style tiny house where there's not a separate kitchen or bedroom space. It's all in one room. Because I did use some of the tile count to have an overhang on the roof. I just thought it looked really nice and I wanted to have that. And because I was so close to having this as a micro home, I wanted to, because like you get so many perks with the various tiers of tiny homes, and I was just so close. So why would I push it over for a couple more tiles? So that is what I decided to do here, and I was really happy with that decision. I think it came out nice. I am using the countertops that are from base game. They're more industrial style, and then the cabinets are actually from Parenthood, but they come in a similar wood swatch and it matches the flooring nicely. So just putting that all together here, I think the swatches were perfect for each other. And then I ended up painting the walls gray. For some reason, the white I felt like was too boring. I mean, not that gray adds too much more color to the space, but I really liked it, especially because it tied in like the silver look of the appliances in the kitchen. And then just getting some decorations in this bay window. We have our little like mason jars with the Christmas trees in them, some books, and then this little like blinds or pull down curtain over the window from Cottage Living in that green swatch. That ends up inspiring a lot of the color scheme in this house. Actually, I really like that green swatch. Oh, and then I was really excited about this little thing. I hang up this little wood piece with the decorations on it all the time, other times of year as well, because there's one that just has writing on it, but there's like trees and snowmen and deer and things like that. And I normally hang it on the wall, but I thought it looked so cute on this door. Like you just tacked it hanging on the door, a little decoration. That will stay there though when you play in this house. So like it'll be floating when the door is open, but when the door is closed, I think it looks pretty cute. But then just getting temperature controls, our fire alarm, and a pair of shoes by the door. And then we're working on the bed. I really wanted to make this more custom. So what I ended up doing was combining a couch and a bed. And I'm not going to use this couch or this bed. It was a process. I ended up using the sectional sofas and like the end pieces of them, which I don't have the end pieces right now. And then I end up using a bed from Eco Lifestyle that is in that more minty green color that I was already using on those curtains in the kitchen. This one. And it just ties it in so nicely, the color scheme in here. Even though I don't normally think of this color for winter, I feel like it worked so perfectly. I was really happy with this color scheme, and then I'm just getting a rug under the bed as well to make this space a little bit more cozy. And then I also brought in this, I don't know what material I would call this. It's sort of a tile, some sort of stonework from Batu. I just thought it looked nice, and it matched perfectly with this little dresser from Laundry Day as well. And I put a tiny little Christmas tree up there. I didn't want to like fully decorate this home for Christmas. I just wanted it to be a general winter home. So that's what I went for, and we'll just be getting a couple more accessories, clutter pieces for this little dresser, and I should be getting the same curtains that I have in the kitchen over the bed. Oh, and I really liked putting this little decorative piece from Dream Home Decorator on top of the magazines. I just felt like that was a realistic touch to like put the heavy like paperweight item on top of a pile of magazines or something. So that's what I did there, and then just got a little painting over here as well. It's not too complicated of an interior and decoration. It's pretty simple. Oh, and then over here I want to have a TV. I am so glad that your Sims can actually like lounge in bed and watch TV now, because for a really long time it was hard to figure out where to put a TV in your Sims tiny home if they had this sort of layout, because they couldn't lay down to watch. They'd have to sit on the side of the bed, so I would have had to have it over here in the corner where I'm putting this bookcase instead if I wanted them to be able to sit on the bed and watch. But instead I was able to put that there. I got this cute bookcase in the corner, which is from Fitness Stuff. I really like that. And I talked over it, but you probably would have noticed that I put a bunch of cabinets low lying on the wall on the other side of the bed to kind of make it look like there was a built-in ledge over there. But this is the 3x1 bathroom. It's just, you know, a shower, a sink, and a toilet. A couple of decorations in here, bringing that green color in here as well with the hand towel and with the bathrobe. And that's pretty much it for the interior of the build. We're heading back outside to finish it up, get a couple more finishing touches with some more landscaping, and I will be getting those stepping stones that I had mentioned as well, leading from this side door over to the edge of the lot, so it looks like it's heading towards the water. I just thought that looked realistic and added a little bit more detail to this build. And I think this would be a fun one to come stay in with your Sims, either if they live here, maybe it's a vacation home. I could see this as a rental for sure. Oh my gosh, I would stay here like on Airbnb. That'd be so fun. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications to be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the screenshots, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.